So Graham, over the last year, it seems like everyone's talking about probe technology and how they're able to aggregate, correlate, and federate data. What makes your probing technology different, and what makes you unique in the marketplace?
Yeah, that's a great question. So right now, you've heard of big data, right? Everyone's talking about big data, and it's the idea of the more probes you have, the more information that you can get from the network, from various sources, get it into a data warehouse and process it. In many ways, that's okay, that's fine, but the information lag there is, that's not what customers want, that's not what operators want, because by the time usually something's happened and they find out about it, it's too late, and so many customers have experienced a bad issue. Empirix take a different view on that, okay? We're interested primarily in certainly everything that goes wrong in the network. That's important information. Equally so, we're interested in the information from valued corporate customers as well as valuable services as well. So we're more selective, we're more intelligent about what we capture, and what that means is we can aggregate that data faster and turn that into information, and that's really where we differentiate ourselves.
So how do you capture the data? Do you have physical probes in the network?
We have physical probes in the network, and again, as I say, we basically work with our customers to determine what is important to them, okay? I mean, certainly we can give them advice based on, as I say, what we see in the marketplace, what we see with other service providers, but we work with them to determine what's important to them, what drives their business, and that's really the approach that we take.
Okay. And the background of the company?
Yeah, we've been around for 20 years. As I say, we started up, selling a product that basically was aimed at testing automated call centers, so enterprise, enterprise companies. But then about 5-6 years ago, we moved more into service assurance, and again we started tackling what's called NGN networks, so voice over IP, and that's really where we made our name in the service provider, network, service provider realm, and really specifically in the US. But then about 3 years ago, we moved into wireless. So again, now we've picked up a number of key customers in that area, and a big focus, a big drive in terms of our R&D right now is in LTE in particular. So as I say, that sees a lot of opportunities for us in the next 12 to 18 months.
Okay, so with your roots in voice service assurance, as we see this data explosion, where do you fit in the future networks?
Yeah, so we are really well positioned as voice over LTE. Okay, what that means is effectively you have an LTE access network, but what really underpins voice over LTE is the IMS core. Okay, and again, IMS is very much linked to NGN, voice over IP, and various services. So because we already have all of these technologies monitored, we're able to understand that. We understand the signaling and the content. We can correlate that together, so we're ideally placed when, as I say, the market or the service providers move to voice over LTE to exploit that.
Mm-hmm. So where do you fit with a diameter signaler? DSR, where do you fit in that relationship, in that ecosystem?
In terms of the network itself, or
in terms of your offering? So someone like a Tech-Elect who offers diameter signaling, and you get this LTE advanced growth, where would Empirix fit in a carrier network, and how would you relate to a DSR provider?
Yeah, I mean, I said we're almost complementary in many ways. Okay, I mean, a lot of these equipment providers, they have very detailed diagnostics in terms of what's going on, but where we play is we're more attuned to what's actually happening in terms of what the subscriber experiences is. Basically, we capture any interaction from a subscriber with the network. Now, he doesn't even have to be doing anything. He can simply just be physically located in one position. The network continues to page him, and again, these are the kind of information that we can pick up. And again, these network equipment vendors, they provide very detailed diagnostics in terms of what's going on internally, which we can't touch, but we're more focusing on the overall ecosystem of the network in terms of what that's going on, and again, really how the subscriber experiences that. So that's really the difference for us.
Graham, thanks for your time today.
Excellent, thank you, Jeff.
Do you want to give a commentary on the show?